10 weeks of internship was awesome.
This program has allowed us to, build a bond.
We got to break in, kind of get used to the laboratory, see what it was like.
And we built a brotherhood, and I know these guys, I feel like I've deployed with every single one of them, and I haven't deployed with any of them.
In a church in Montana, I saw something there on the wall that's called a stewardship prayer. And I think when you talk about national service, it fits. Thank you for teaching me to be generous as you have been generous to me. Thank you for showing me that all I have are the gifts from you. And these gifts from you are meant to be nurtured, increased, and shared. Show me the joys of generosity. Help me to understand the others, perhaps unknown to me, that depend on me for help. Remind me that my world, my church, need good Samaritans to help heal the wounds of our time. Make me a gift to others in your name. I suggest to you that's your mantra going forward.
If it wasn't for Las Positas, we wouldn't have a program. And if it wasn't for the willingness of the president and the dean and the faculty there to stand up this program, not only to help the vets, but to help the lab, it wouldn't exist.
The goals, the prime function of the engineering tech program is so that our student veterans have a 2-year program. They can go through and get hands-on, get the education piece that they need, and then get a job and become an engineer technician.
When I left the Marine Corps, I came back really dedicated to go to school, but I found it difficult to transition.
Whether you're in the military for a couple of years or you're in, 20 plus.
Being that I was an infantryman when I was in the Army, there was no direct skills that translated from being in frontline combat to the civilian workforce.
You just get accustomed to this lifestyle, you get accustomed to a professionalism, and then you get to the outside world and people aren't like that so much.
The transition, I'd say, it was kind of difficult. Something you have to adjust to.
I had someone from cohort 1 in my welding class, and they told me about the program and the opportunity to get to come and intern at Lawrence Livermore Lab, and immediately I knew it was an opportunity that I couldn't pass up.
I chose the lab for obvious reasons. The lab is very well known, it's conveniently located, but the technology alone, the advancements they have, that really just solidified my decision.
That summer internship, I feel that really builds on the foundation that our instructors gave us.
Programs like this don't come along very often, and having just spent the last 10 years bouncing from job to job after getting out of the Army, I wish that I had this opportunity right when I got out.
They give you that foundation to better your skills or improve your skills. I feel that they really planned it out, and they're making an impact. And I feel that the experience I gained here was just incredible.